It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute since I've went on a live. It's been so hectic, you guys. I'm just gonna wait for people to join if they can. We will see what's up. I just hope that my network is not gonna be acting up because like today is just not the day. Today my network has just been acting like a spoiled brat. But yeah, guys, it's been a hot minute. The last time I actually went live, I actually did make you guys aware that you know what, it's about to go down. Like it's about to get like really hectic. And like it actually got much more hectic than I actually expected it to be. So I told you guys that we had a funeral at our church, and just after that, you guys, or during that like whole thing that we were going through, like it has just been like one thing after the other, like one thing after the other. And I've been saying I need to come and like go live because I need the hours at the end of the day. Let me stop talking about hours because it's like every time I come on these lives, I'm like talking about like watch hours and all of that. But where is everyone today? I don't know if it's because it's Youth Day or Father's Day, then people are still, out and about celebrating. But if you do happen, if you are watching, I see there's someone here. Please say hi, But if you are a dad, happy Father's Day. If you happen to be watching the replay, happy Father's Day. Happy Youth Day to the youth in South Africa. And yeah. But I was saying that, yeah, like after that week, you guys, like things just went. Things just like went like really hectic. But I am like, I was hoping that there's gonna be more people today, but I'll see how long I can go live for and then really do like a catch up. But if not, then we'll talk about something else. But another thing that I actually wanted to notify you guys about that, like, I couldn't actually do an actual video to actually explain. You'd notice that this week, I actually did not post a video. I actually did not post a long form a video because guys, it's just been so hectic. And I thought to myself, I just need to like prioritize like resting when my body and my mental health is telling me, girl, you need rest. I need to start prioritizing that. Tom Chess, hi. What is your favorite deal doll? I don't get you if you can explain what is that? I don't know what's that. Alexander Mayers, hello. Hi, how are you? How is your day going? Where are you guys tuning in from? Where are you guys tuning in from? So I was saying that deal really, Tom, really. Anyway, I was saying that I was not able to actually upload a long form video because I've just been going through the most, you guys. And I feel like the most I can do right now is at least do a live and at least let you guys know, especially the people who have really been helping me with watch hours and watching my videos. I truly do appreciate it. And I feel like I owe you guys an explanation. Um, I feel like I owe you guys an explanation about like me not being able to post a video. But also as well, I don't know when again I'm gonna post a video. I'm not leaving YouTube and I'm not gonna stop like uploading videos, but yeah, it's just gonna slow down. It might be like once in 2 weeks or once a week as per usual. I don't really know. But when I gather the strength, I will do it. But thank you so much, you guys, for watching my videos. But there is something that now that there's not much of us, there's something that I really want to speak about that might be impactful for you or might like answer some of the questions if you do have some of the questions regarding like what I'm going to speak about. Let me just quickly read. Alexander says he's from South Africa. Okay, Alexander, I'm also from South Africa. What are you up to today? Tom Chase, like, you know what? Tom Tom Chase, like, what are you even doing in here? Like, please just exit this live because like you can't be going around speaking to people like that, like people you don't even know. Like, no. Malachi, hi, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Malachi. Hey, but we must not look like our problems. Hey, but we must not look like our problems. So we try. We try. We try. Kili, hi Kili, how are you? Oh, you're gonna make me cry because I miss you so much and I haven't seen you in like such a while. And I don't wanna cry. But you can see my eyes are getting teary. But how are you? How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Crazy Edit says, please say Connie. Please hi Connie, if that's your name. Hi, Connie. So anyway, you guys, I was saying that yeah, like life has just been lifing and I haven't been able to be like online on the social media streets because there's so much that I have to prioritize at the moment. And like ministry, you guys, ministry is like it's crazy, like it's just so much work. But when I do get the time, I am gonna post like a long form video. But I want us to get into the topic of today, like something that I really want to speak about. I actually spoke about this on TikTok, and I saw that a lot of people actually related to like what I was speaking about, and I thought that it would be like a great conversation starter on a live. Hi, Master. How are you doing? Kelly says, Yo, I miss you too. Please, I hope you all good. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I hope you good too. Thank you so much for being here again. So basically, when I posted that TikTok video, I was talking about that the spiritual side of not comparing yourself to other people. And I know, like, we speak about a lot about how comparison is just like a thief and comparison steals like your joy, and how compare like you shouldn't be comparing yourself to the next person because people's journeys are not the same and all of that. And I'm like, that is true, 100% true. But I think like sometimes people really don't understand the depth of not comparing yourself with other people, the spiritual side of not comparing yourself with other people. Catherine Sunday, hi, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being on this live. The spiritual side of not comparing yourself with other people. And I'm basically saying that, guys, when we speak about, when scriptures, when Paul speaks about that, our battles, our fights are not carnal, the fights that we fight as Christians is not a physical fight, that our battles or our weapons are spiritual. I want to speak about the aspect of, what is that? I'm so sorry about that noise. I was saying that I want to speak about the aspect that, guys, that spiritually we do not come from the same type of backgrounds. So physically, yes, we don't come from the same type of families. We have our own races and all of those things, but there's also a spiritual side to it. You know how they normally say that everything that you see in the physical normally starts in the spiritual realm. And I was explaining and saying that, guys, some people come from families where their families have fought spiritual battles that some of us have to fight at the moment. So you find certain trends. This other girl on TikTok was actually saying that how you know sometimes something is a generational curse in families. And I know when it comes to grace preachers, when it comes to the word generational curses, I really don't want to get into it right now. But how you know something is a generational curse, or how you know something is a thing in your family, is when you see the repetition or the same pattern of it over and over again over a number of generations. So, for instance, there are some people, guys, in their families, they don't have to struggle when it comes to marriage. It's just not a thing with them. They've got grace, what we call grace for marriage. And then you come and you just like but people around me are like getting married. Like, how is it so easy for them to get married? You get into relationships, and these relationships supposedly just don't last. Or sometimes, like, it looks like it's going well, and then it just ends up like going sideways. And you're just asking yourself, like, what really is going on? It's because, guys, some people are just coming from family lineages that their grandfathers fought a fight that your grandfathers did not fight. And unfortunately, the fight then falls on you, and you are going to have to suffer some of the things that other people who have the privilege of forefathers that prayed do not have to go through. And that's how I was saying, sometimes if you understood some of the battles that you have to fight that are coming from your family, you'd understand why the whole thing of not comparing yourself to other people then kind of makes sense. Because you're not even fighting the same type of spiritual warfare or same type of battles that other or the next person is actually fighting. Guys, please make sure that you like the live stream. I see there's 6 of us here. Please do make sure that you say hi, tell me where you're tuning in from, and please do make sure that you like the live stream. Let me just quickly read the comments. Michael says, hello, girl. Hi, Michael. How are you doing? Crazy says, big. Okay, I don't know what's that. Hi, Michael. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, please don't forget to like the live stream. I really would appreciate it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do make sure that you subscribe as well. It is absolutely for free of charge. So, yeah, I was saying, guys, so it's so important not to compare yourself with other people because you aren't fighting the same type of battles like other people. Just the way some people that, guys, they don't have to fight when it comes to jobs or when it comes to their career, when it comes to advancing in their career. And then you come and you have to fight, and it feels like other people or God has graced other people or God is on other people's side. And it's not even the case. It's just that the family that you are coming from, you just have to fight battles that other people did not fight. So the more you understand that, and the quicker you understand that, I think for me, let me speak personally for me. When it comes to me, for instance, in my family, I know that when it comes to marriage, you guys, it's not an easy there's a few people who are married in my family, and I'll share a little bit about my experience of what even happened and the spiritual battles that I had to fight just to get married, you guys. And not only just to get married, even when I was married, the spiritual battles that I have to continually fight because it's a thing in my family. And other people don't have to fight the type of spiritual battles that I fight. And I've come to understand that my forefathers were not born again. I don't even know what they were doing, you guys. But one thing you've got to know, if your forefathers were not born again, then the question is, what were they doing all along? What were they doing all along? And if people aren't born again in your family, that means Satan gets to do whatever he gets to do whatever he wants to do, whether they acknowledge it or not. Catherine says, happy Sunday. Thank you so much, my love. Happy Sunday to you too. How was your day? Sue-Ann says, you're so pretty. Thank you so much, Sue-Ann. Thank you so much for tuning in. Catherine saying, absolutely, 100%. Michael's like, you're pretty, then pretty. Thank you so much, Michael. So what had happened, guys, before I had gotten married? Do I want to tell the story? Do I want to tell? Maybe I should not go into much details about like the battles that I had to fight, guys. But before I was even married, I would continuously like have dreams. And in these dreams, I'd like have people in these dreams just basically telling me, listen, girl, you are not going to get married because you belong to us. You are married to us. So therefore, if you are married to us and you are bound to us, you belong to us, and there's no possible way you're going to go ahead and get married. Those were the type, and not even only dreams, you guys, but like I'd have encounters. And I don't want to sound like I'm scaring you guys off or anything like that, but I'd have encounters of like when I wake up, like just feeling like these spirits in my room just after I wake up from such dreams. But it would be like continuous dreams. Like some dreams, like I'd have a dream and I'm like wearing a ring on my finger. And up until I had to pray about it, because I didn't even know this was a thing, up until I had to pray about it, and I was like, but God, like, what's going on with this whole thing? And luckily enough, I have a husband, or by then he was my partner, actually had helped me to pray concerning these things. And he was like, listen, pray concerning this, because if we don't pray concerning this, this is going to be a repetition in your life. And mind you, I have a repetition, or I have a history of when people used to come into my life, when guys used to come into my life and they really had good intentions of marrying me, I just suddenly feel disinterested. And it was not that uninterested or disinterested, I don't know. And it was not that I did not have the desires to get married, you guys. I don't know. I just feel like an irritation, or I just feel like, no, I don't want to go through this. And for a long time in my life, I thought that maybe like I used to get cold feet or something like that, up until I discovered that, nah, there's this thing that is working against me, and if I do not deal with it, it's gonna ruin everything for me. It's gonna ruin everything for me. So hence I'm saying, guys, that you just need to understand when you look, sometimes how you know there's a repetition, or how you know there's a problem that might need your attention in your family, is by looking at the trends or looking at certain patterns in your family that might be common. Like I mentioned, in my instance, it was a case of people just not getting married, or if they did get married, it was something that just didn't last. And that will be an indication for you of whether something is a trend, whether you need to deal with it or not. Michael says, do not tell your whole life. No, Michael, I definitely won't. But I did mention, Michael, that there's certain things that I want to start sharing online, especially here on YouTube, because I feel like here on YouTube, like I'm all fun and games, especially on my live streams, and I love it. For me, I'm all fun and games. I laugh a lot, and I love that. But I feel like at the end of the day, this, like my spirituality, is a huge part of my life. And I feel like I do have some smallanyana experience when it comes to spiritual stuff. And if I really can help certain people with certain things and in their journey with the Lord, I really want to share that. I mentioned that when I shared actually my first 6 months of marriage, there's so many people till today, you guys, like just yesterday I got someone on TikTok actually sending me an inbox telling me about this very same video about my first experience about marriage. So sometimes there is power in sharing stories that might be impactful for the next person. Lorenzo Peterson says, hi, hey, hi, Lorenzo, how are you? Like, what are you up to? Yeah. So, guys, you can't afford, as long as you are living in this world, regardless of whichever religion that you succumb to, or whichever religion you fall under, the spiritual world really does exist, you guys. And the sooner you accept it, and the sooner you come into terms that there is a different world, and there's a spiritual world that exists, and there's forces that are fighting against you, the better it will be for you, especially if there's a lot of things that are happening in your life that are just not making sense. So the spiritual world is a thing, you guys. And as I mentioned, the heart with just me starting to share spiritual experiences is so that people can just get assistance, you guys. There's so many people that are going through stuff that they just can't bring like they just can't explain like what is the reason of why they're going through certain things. And I am here to help where I can, and really I want to do that for you. But another aspect that I actually touched on that is so important, that I feel like if you look at each and every denomination, each and every religion, they acknowledge this one thing, and that is the dream world. Taking, 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 what is the word? But paying attention to your dreams. You guys, your dreams is one of the ways God speaks to you. Your dreams is the dream world is literally a place where impartation takes place. The dream world is a place where even if the enemy wants to do, or even if Satan or the devil or demons want to do something in your life, it's literally going to start there. I used to think when I used to have dreams that it was just like, ah, it's nothing. But one thing that was actually a key element and made me realize that there's more to dreams than we actually realize was that sometimes I'd have dreams, you guys, and when I wake up, I'd have a feeling that just wouldn't go away. Sometimes like I'd have like maybe a bad dream, and maybe when I wake up, I can't necessarily remember the dream, but there's this feeling that like I'm carrying with me throughout the day. And this feeling is like not a good dream. And that was an indication for me that there's more to the dream world. There's more to the spiritual world than we actually realize. So as I mentioned, if you want to do your research, you'd notice that in all of the religions, this is one thing or one common denominator all of the religions have in common, and that is the dream world and how seriously we need to take our dreams. If you are a believer in the Bible, which I am, you'd notice that throughout the Old Testament, even in the New Testament, God speaks to his people through dreams. When he's speaking to Moses in the Old Testament, he's speaking through a dream, through a vision. When he's speaking to your Samuels, it's through dreams. So dreams is something, guys, that don't take advantage of them. Do not take advantage of them. And one of the things that people do not realize is that even sometimes you'll have a dream about something. And dreams obviously have symbols, they have different meanings of what dreams have. Like there's symbols in dreams that normally like will have like a common meaning. Like for instance, if you dream of yourself in an airplane, in a car, driving off, most of the times when we interpret such dreams, it will normally mean that there's some sort of elevation that's going to happen in your life, but also depending on the context of the dream. But sometimes there's good dreams that you have, and you'll see yourself maybe in this house. You're seeing yourself in this house, you're seeing yourself driving a car, you're seeing yourself graduating, all of these good dreams. That is just not your imagination, guys. Sometimes that is God telling you that these are actually the plans that I have for you. This is actually in the pipeline of your life, and hence you are seeing these things. And then sometimes you'll have dreams where you are like, one of the common dreams that I hear from people, you'll have a dream where you're either staying in a place that you no longer stay in, or you'll have a dream where you are oftenly like at school and you know very well that you have graduated from school a long time ago, or you'll have like dreams of like a house that you used to stay in when you were younger. All of those dreams will normally be an indication of stagnation, being stagnant in life. So how we interpret the dream world is very much, or the spiritual world is very much a real world as the physical world. So when you sleep and you see something, it really is that. It really does exist in the spiritual world, except there is an imbalance between the physical world and the spiritual world. And that's why when we pray, when we ask, God, let your will be done as it is in heaven, and let your will be done that is in heaven, let it happen on earth. What we are actually saying is that, God, what we see, the good things that we see in the spiritual realm, let them be in alignment with our physical lives. That is a different way, or that is another way of us actually praying for for the will of God to actually happen, or us actually praying for what is happening in heaven, let it happen on earth, for there to be a unity in what we see in our dreams and what we are actually experiencing in our real lives. So if you're having a dream of yourself, you are in this house, you're driving this car, and you can see that the dreams that you're having are not in alignment with your physical life, there's a mismatch somewhere, and somewhere something needs to be fixed. Jabulile Mdluli says, hey, gorgeous, happy Sunday. Absolutely. Hi, Jabulile. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday to you too. I really hope that you are enjoying your Sunday. If you are in South Africa, guys, happy Youth Day. I'm about to leave in 5 minutes, so please do make sure that you like this video, you guys. Please do make sure you like the live stream. If you have not subscribed, please do make sure that you do subscribe. I am on my road to 1K subscribers, so I really would appreciate it if you do if you'd help me meet that target. So as I was saying, guys, your dreams are so important. Your dreams are so important, and most of the times what you see in your dream is actually something that is actually happening at that specific moment. So at times you'll be dreaming, I don't know, dreaming maybe you are eating something and you're just like, no, but it's a spiritual, like I'm not physically eating something, but spiritually there is something that you are eating that might affect you. So as I'm saying that in the dream world, there's different symbols for different things, but you can't afford to take advantage of your, don't downplay your dreams. Don't downplay your dreams, because as I mentioned, your dream world is where God is going to impart blessings. Most of the times, if God is going to gift you with something, if something good is coming your way, you are probably gonna see it in your dreams. And the same thing is true for the opposite. If something bad or evil or negative is gonna happen in your life, you probably gonna see it in your dreams as well. I had someone actually tell me or share with me that they actually had a physical accident, and before they actually had a physical accident, they actually had a dream about it. But when they had a dream about it, they were just like, no, man, like it's nothing, and it's all of that. Like God will give you, like your dream world is God giving you signs to what's gonna happen in your work, in your life. But here's where the enemy catches us. He steals our dreams. So sometimes you will wake up and you know you had a dream, but you just can't remember the dream. Sometimes you know that you had a good dream, but you just can't remember the dream, because that's what Satan does. Remember, Joseph has a dream, you guys, and in this dream, Joseph has a dream that his brothers and his parents are bowing to him. And listen, years later, that dream does actually come into fruition. And that's an indication, I mean, throughout scripture, like it shows us that dreams is not something that we should just downplay, you guys. Hi, Vasitana, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, sis, for being here. I hope you're good. So what the enemy will do, you guys, is that God will give you a dream, right? And this dream is for something good to happen. Let me just make an example with a car. I'm not saying like, but anyway, I'm just making a dream with a car. So God will give you a dream and tell you know what? There's something good that is coming your way, right? And in order for this good thing to come your way, you need to pray for it to come to pass. Because listen, guys, you have an enemy who is fighting against you. He's not going to just fold his arms and let you live your life. No ways. He is going to make sure that he makes your life miserable to a point where you give up. So when God shows you something, or when you get a prophecy regarding something, that doesn't mean that you should just be happy and just be like, oh, okay, something good is going my way. No, you've got to fight for that thing to come to pass, because Satan is not just going to allow good things to happen in your life. And like, he's not. So what Satan will do is that when God will give you a dream, he will actually steal the memory of that dream. And when he steals that memory of the dream, most of the times you've lost it, because if you are forgetting that God said pray for something good that's coming your way, chances are you've forgotten about it, so you don't even know that you must pray about it. And that's just how the enemy steals from us, you guys. He steals from us through the spiritual realm. Sometimes even in the dream, you'll have a dream where someone is stealing something from you. That is just not a coincidence. Or you'll have a dream, dogs are chasing you, police are chasing you, someone is chasing you. Those, like any type of dream where someone is chasing you and you are running away, that is not a good dream. Or where someone is stealing something from you, that is not a good dream. And that is actually a reality of your life, that spiritually someone is actually stealing from you, or spiritually there's a mismatch and there's danger that is coming your way. So one of the prayer points you need to pray about, especially when you go to sleep, is, God, please help me remember my dreams. Because your dreams are your treasure, you guys. Say it with me. My dreams are my treasure. Your dreams are your treasure, you guys. Every night when you go to sleep, ask God to remind you of the dreams you have. And I know there's some people out here who actually think they don't dream. There's no such thing, guys. Everyone dreams. Everyone dreams. The only difference is that there's some people who remember their dreams and some people who don't have their dreams. And obviously, there's a different category of people who are gifted with dreaming, which means they dream prophetic dreams. But everyone dreams. God speaks to everyone through dreams. So if you are here listening to this and you know you do not remember your dreams, that is never a good thing. Make sure that that is a prayer point, that God helps you remember your dreams, because your dreams are a treasure. Your dreams will give you direction of what's going on in your life spiritually. It will really just help you stay ahead in the spiritual realm. Right. I think that's about enough. But I'm going to end off the live right here, guys. Queen says hi. Hi, Queen. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Please do make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Broke boys, can God give me you? Unfortunately, God has given me to someone else. I am married. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in here. I am going to be sharing a lot of this content. I think today, I think I'm going to be tomorrow. Hopefully, my schedule's not going to be hectic, because there's a number of things that I want to share that I think will bring some context into our lives. But yeah, guys, if you are still part of this live, please do say bye in the comment section. Tell me, did you get what I was saying, or was I just confusing you even the more? If you are watching this replay, thank you so much for watching the replay. I truly do hope that God gives us perspective, especially in terms of our dream world, guys. If you get it right in your dream world, I promise you, you will know how to deal with demonic forces. You will know how to deal with Satan and his tactics, for as long as you get it right in the spiritual realm. Satan will not catch you off guard, because you have seen beforehand what is he up to. My husband oftenly says that the reason why sometimes certain battles and challenges hit us so bad in life was because they found us and we were not in the prayer place. But if season in and season out you are found in prayer, as scripture says, then you will be aware of what is coming. And Satan will not just surprise you or catch you off guard, or damage or evil or harm will not attack your household without you knowing and without you being prepared. Scripture speaks about the watchman. It says that the watchman sits on top of the city and he sees from afar what is coming into the city. And if there is evil that is coming into the city, he prepares the city for the evil that is about to come. But if you are not taking up your position in the spiritual realm and you are not actively being a watchman, Satan is going to have his way. You are just going to be Satan's battleground. So please, ungavumi, do not allow Satan to have his way in your life. Thank you so much, Kili, for still being here. Guys, I'm going to close it off here. Thank you so much for tuning into this live. I think tomorrow or the other days I will schedule it because today I really spoke about something that was on the top of my head. I think tomorrow I'll make it a lot more intentional. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next live, you guys. If you have not watched my videos, please do catch up on my videos because listen, a girl is trying to make money on YouTube. But anyway, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay prayed up, stay blessed, stay hydrated. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.